What's up guys, it's your boy Rick Lawrence Ruiz back at it again with another video. And for today's video, I'm gonna discuss badminton and everything about badminton. So what are you waiting for? Let's start and let's bring it on! Let's go! Hi everyone, and I'm gonna discuss badminton. So the history of badminton. Games employing shuttlecocks have been played for centuries across Eurasia, but the modern game of badminton developed in the mid-19th century among the expatriate officers of British India, as a variant of the earlier game of battledore and shuttlecock. Battledore was an older term for racket. The game was originally developed in India among the British expatriates, where it was very popular in the 1870s. Ball badminton, a form of the game played with a wool ball instead of a shuttlecock, was being played in the Tanjavur as early as the 1850s and was at first played interchangeably with badminton by the British, the woolen ball being preferred in the windy or wet weather. Early on, the game was also known as Pune or Pune, after the garrison town of Pune, where it was particularly popular and where the first rules for the game were drawn up in 1873. By 1875, officers returning home had started a badminton club in Folkestone. Also, the sport was played under the Pune rules in 1887 when G.H.E. Hart of the Badminton Club drew up revised regulations. In 1890, Hart and Bagnell again revised the rules. The Badminton Association of England, or BAE, published these rules in 1893 and officially launched the sport at a house called Dunbar in Portsmouth on the 13th of September. The BAE started the first badminton competition, the All England Open badminton competition for gentlemen's doubles, ladies' doubles, and mixed doubles. In 1899, single competitions were added in 1900s and an England-Ireland championship match appeared in 1904. England, Scotland, Wales, Canada, Denmark, France, Ireland, the Netherlands, and New Zealand were the founding members of the International Badminton Federation in 1934, now known as the Badminton World Federation. India joined as an affiliate in 1936. The BWF governs international badminton. So the court dimensions. The court is rectangular and divided into halves by a net. Courts are usually marked for both singles and doubles play, although the badminton rules permit a court to be marked for singles only. The doubles court is wider than the singles court, but both are of the same length. The exception, which often causes confusion to the newer players, is that the doubles court has a shorter serve length dimension. The full width of the court is 6.1 meters or 20 feet, and in singles, this width is reduced to 5.18 meters or 17 feet. The full length of the court is 13.4 meters or 44 feet. The service courts are marked by a center line dividing the width of the court by a short service line at a distance of 1.98 meters or 6 feet 6 inches from the net, and by the outer side and back boundaries. In doubles, the service court is also marked by a long service line which is 0.76 meters or 2 feet 6 inches from the back boundary. The net is 1.55 meters or 5 feet 1 inch high at the edges and 1.524 meters or 5 feet high in the center. The net posts are placed over the double sidelines even when singles is played. So here is the image of a court dimension of a badminton. So as you can see, the net, the right service court, left service court, the long service line for doubles, the back boundary line, the long service line for singles, the sideline for doubles, sideline for singles, the center line, and the net. So serving. When the server serves, the shuttlecock must pass over the short service line on the opponent's court or it will count as fault. The server and receiver must remain within the service courts without touching the boundary lines until the server strikes the shuttlecock. The other two players may stand wherever they wish so as long as they do not block the vision of the server or receiver in a badminton serve. The whole shuttle must be below 1.15 meters from the surface of the court at the instant of being hit by the server's racket. In singles, the server stands in the right service court when their score is even, and in their left service court when their score is odd. In doubles, if the serving side wins a rally, the same player continues to serve, but he or she changes service court so that she or he serves to a different opponent each time. If the opponent wins the rally and their new score is even, the player is in the right service court serves. If odd, the player in the left service court serves. The player's service scores are determined by their position at the start of the previous rally, not by where they were standing at the end of the rally. A consequence of this system is that each time a side regains the server will be the player who did not serve last time. So here, single server score is even, double serve when server score is even, single serve when server score is odd, double serve when server score is odd, singles normal play after a serve, doubles normal play after a serve. So when it's even, it's on the left, when it's odd, it's on the right, and on a rally, everywhere you can put the shuttlecock, while in the doubles, it will be determined by the start of the rally. Next is the scoring. Each game is played to 21 points. If the score ties at 20-20, then the game continues until one side gains a 2-point lead, such as 24-22, except when there is a tie at 29-29, in which the game goes to a golden point of 30. Whoever scores this point wins the game. At the start of the match, the shuttlecock is cast, and the side towards which the shuttlecock is pointing serves first. Alternatively, a coin may be tossed, with the winners choosing whether to serve or receives first, or choosing which end of the court to occupy first, and their opponents making the leftover the remaining choice. Let. If a let is called, the rally is stopped and replayed with no change to score. Lets may occur because of some unexpected disturbance, such as a shuttlecock landing on a court, having been hit there by players playing in a adjacent court, or in a small holes the shuttle may touch an overhead rail, which can be classed as a let. If the receiver is not ready when the service is delivered, a let shall be called. Yet if the receiver attempts to return the shuttlecock, the receiver shall be judged to have been ready. That's all for badminton. So the equipments of badminton is first, the racket. Also, the shuttlecock, the racket's strings, and the racket's grip. Also, lastly, the sports attire, which includes the shoes. Badminton can be played in the different categories. First is the singles, which is divided into two, the men's singles and women's singles. Next is doubles, which is divided also into two, the men's doubles and women's doubles. And lastly is the mixed doubles, which consists of men and women. Basic skills in badminton. First, gripping. The forehand grip and the backhand grip. Next is the ready stance position. The third, which is serving. Serving is divided into two, the long serve and the short serve. So first, long serve. Next is the short serve. So the fourth one is strokes. There are four kinds of stroke. The first one is underarm forehand stroke. The next one is underarm backhand stroke. Third is the overhead forehand stroke. Last one is the overhead backhand stroke. And the last one is footwork.